housewife star. This is Master Reacts. I go by two names, Peter for everybody and Daddy for one. I pride and joy. I would say that I am not a doctor. I'm not a musician. I love music. 5 years old I found out was the first time I bought an single. I'm not going to say who. My brother ripped me because he forgot. So yeah, so it's part of my life, all my life. So I do like music. I understand music. It's something that helps me continue and flourish as much as I can, despite the conditions, because I do suffer from some mental health conditions, such as anxiety. My hands are clamming up as we speak. Hang on. There's a little trick that someone taught me. It does work most of the time. And that they say that it has a little kind of reset, and it just lowers the anxiety levels and stuff like that. But I've had depression, insomnia, you name it. Nothing that's caused me pain, physical pain, internal pain. It's just my own mind and the fears, and the world's getting on top of me. It recluses me. So enough about me anyway. This isn't about me. So I want to say a big thank you to, I'm just going to bring it up because I know I'm going to totally butcher the name, and I hope that I don't, and I really apologise in advance to this young lady, beautiful Janie. I'm going to say Janie, but let me know. Send me a voice message or something with the right pronunciation, just so that I know it. If I see that name going forward, it'll be a big help for me. So, Janie suggested the Tales of Jenny and Screech with Violet's Tale, all in one, 3 tracks, part of a 3-part story, because Ren is a storyteller. He's fabulous at it. And so we're going to have a look at that. It's hard to know what to do next because there's so much variety, so many genres. I've listened to all genres in my life as well, from different parts. I was listening to Andre Rieu, I think that's how you say it, but yeah, the French violinist, absolutely beautiful musician. But let's go and pick up the Ren video. Ren, as my daughter says. And we're going to have a little play with this. I hope you enjoy it. If there's anyone new here, yeah, you're going to love this. Keep your mind open, okay? Forget some of the language because it does go into dark places. It's a story. Remember, it's a story. Forget about things that happen in society, because dark stuff happen in society. That's not yeah, this isn't society. This is Ren. Let's go. Let's put it on. Whoa. I did forget something. I was going to pre-text this a little bit, just in case there is any new people that haven't seen this before. Can't hear myself properly with those on. Yeah, so first, what's all that about? Trumpet with his mouth. Have you ever seen that before? How many people do that? I think I've seen it a couple of times on some sort of like talent competitions, but I've never seen it in a music video or anything like that. Show me some amazing examples if you know of any, please. Any people watching and you know of any of this sort of stuff. I love watching this. Ping me a message. Yeah, I'll be super appreciating. But less context. He's in an alleyway, in a street in Brighton, middle of the night. Just him, his guitar, and the cameraman. It's a one-take video, which means that he goes from the start to the end. Yes, there's 3 videos in this, but he'll go from the start to the end, one recording, completely live performance. And if I was someone living out there, you'll see what I mean, but you'd be wondering what the funny is going on. So that's all I'm going to say, and I hope you enjoy it. I might stop a couple of times because there are a couple of bits there, but let's see where it goes. Basically, I'll do it on the fly.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before. She wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sounded in the distance with the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Up or go Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech, reach with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice.
I almost started talking on mute then. That would have been a funny. But yeah, I'm doing this as a one take. I'm mirroring Ren's, not his genius, my attempt at a one take. But it's not just all the pretexts that I've already told you. It's his acting. He's the characters. He's Jenny. He is Screech. He's the floaty Jenny. He's the nasty Screech. Like, don't get me wrong, society makes them people in the ways they are, who their role models are, determines on how you do develop and grow up. So that's another thing to have a consideration on, because children aren't born evil, are they? People are not born evil. It's something that's learned. So I'm just going to bring it back, because I think I shouldn't have paused it there, but I just needed to say that. So let's go back.
If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked here about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
So coming into part 2 now. If you gather, Jenny's laying on the floor. She's passed. Screech did the dirty. So let's go and have a look at the second tale, the Tales of Screech. Samuel, you get to know him a lot more as we go along. Amazing.
Our story, it starts right at the end. But the life of poor Jenny clocked out like Big Ben. This Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away.
Sorry, we will go back, but that to me was Screech running away, trying to hide, trying to find cover for what he's just done. I don't know who Patrick is, but obviously Patrick couldn't save him. So yeah, and I ponder the question of, my God, my heart is beating on this. I'm just thinking that literally it's just come into me. But has Screech done these things before and got away with it? Whoa. 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 I'm going to pull it back just a little smidge. And I forgot the next part is actually important, so I really apologise for that pause. But again, I'm not going to edit it. Let's just go.
There's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey, babe, you in? Nah, nothing really. I'm just a bit tired. Listen, can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes!
That was the second alibi attempt, I think.
You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest. Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
So we're just going to go straight through onto the third tale, which is Violet's tale. So Jenny is passed. Screech 2.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstains, she saw Lady weep, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale. Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl.
I just want to say, if anyone gets emotions from this, if anyone experiences anything like this, like I said before, do not suffer in silence. Talk to someone, get help. Don't allow yourself to be a victim. Don't allow someone to manipulate you in such a way. It's disgusting. Get help. If it's anything like that, then definitely get yourself some help. Okay. All right. There's lots of love in the world. You don't have to stay with someone that's like this. All right. No matter what.
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick-knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, She was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005, a lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins are lying side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Let me talk in while it's on mute. Still get goosebumps off that now. It's insane. Yeah. What's happened there? Screech, Jenny, twins. Their mum suffered the same things Jenny suffered. Her mum was Jenny's role model. No, she weren't. Her mum passed. Okay. I don't know why I said that. I've watched this thousands of times from his page and all the reactions for it. But yeah, anyway. But looking at this on a level, twins born at birth, mum passed at birth due to Stephen. They never knew each other, and that bugs me. It really bugs me. Why would the powers that be split them up in the first place? They were born together. They would have got adopted. Jenny went to one family, Screech went to another. Why wasn't it a thing? Or why isn't it a thing? I don't know if it happens in real life. Of course, this is a story based on nothing. This is just Wren's imagination running very darkly wild. But if there isn't a thing in place for twins who are orphans, for the powers that be to try and make sure that these twins stay together and get adopted together, then that's something that we need to start campaigning for. They should always be together. They shouldn't grow up not knowing the other person. I recall a film back in the day with Arnie Schwarzenegger, Danny DeVito, and they found each other at 40 years old or something like that. Great film, great story, great reunion, very much the opposite to what this is. But yeah, I just want to go back to where he rewound as well, because I want to finish on a little bit of a lighter note. If you've ever seen Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, towards the end where he's investigating the hospital part, do you know when Wren played the rewind section on Violet's Tale at the start? I always think of that moment when Jim Carrey just reverses. He's another great artist, by the way, of his craft. But yeah, so I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to pop my outro on. That I'm loving that song. It's actually really starting to grow on me. Gets me adrenaline pumping and everything. But yeah, send me a message. Let me know what you'd like to see me do next. I've got an idea of what I want to do. I know already that it's gonna be one of my most difficult tracks to do over in, and it's a bridge that I do want to cross over. It's not going to be for tomorrow. I'm doing chalk outlines tomorrow with my daughter. She's chose this herself, and I really hope that you enjoy the experience today, tomorrow, every day going forward. What happened in this video? I just like to ask, what is the purpose of life? I think that you should help people if you can, because you can. Help because you have the knowledge of how to help. I'm someone that if someone asks me for help, I will always say yes. And it's the psyche of it. Obviously, as a sufferer myself, I would not want the rejection. If I put myself in the other person's shoes who's asking for help, and they may ask 1, 2, 3, 20 or more people, and how would they feel if every single person said no? So I like to say yes. If I can help myself directly, amazing, do it, no problem whatsoever. If I can't, I'll either learn or I'll find out the best place for that person to get the help that they want. It's society the way it is, it's not easy to get help for any of my conditions. All they want to do is give me tablets, which I'm not interested in. I believe that I can heal myself. I know my triggers. I understand when the lights get brighter, my shadow gets stronger. So it's a catch-22. So I've got my balance. Today I had an amazing day. If I take away everything before midday, today's been an amazing day for me. So I just want to leave you with just by asking you to be kind humans again, because we are all humankind. Overall, it's much easier to be nice to someone than it is to not be nice to someone. And if you're not nice to someone, what do you think is going to happen? The outcome to that is that person is not going to be nice back, because that's generally how our societies are. So if you're nice to people, you will get that coming back to you, all right, in such big loving ways. So just keep going, keep helping, let karma do the rest. I have big faith in karma. So I'm going to go now. So I very much appreciate the 35 minutes I've been here. I do apologise. But yeah, have an amazing night. I love you all. Peace.